Well, I'm super excited that you're here today. It's like an honor and a privilege for me to have you here. I'm super excited I know that you're my mentor, but for those who do not know Tania she's the CEO and the founder of Herbert Financial. She has a master's degree on finances. She's actually a published author and she has worked for several companies. She has experience in the industry. One of the things that caught really my attention and I really love was the fact they were mentored by Tom Hegna. That to me was like, oh my goodness, I have to work with her. What do I have to do?
That's awesome. Claudia, thank you so much. Especially, building the power in women in our community. And I'm happy also to support you in your endeavors. Yeah, 20 years in business, and it hasn't been easy. I work for big companies like Morgan Stanley, New York Life, Mass Mutual, Guardian. The pandemic hit. I thought I was on top of the world as a female Latina running a big company, a Fortune 100 company. Pandemic hit, and I was the first one to let it go.
Wow.
So that's when I was doing a lot of tax planning, obviously, on these firms. And then I found myself during the pandemic an employee. And they gave me a severance package. So I said, do I want to go back to the corporate world or do I want to do something for myself? Because sometimes we have the wake-up calls,
yes,
right? That we go through some challenges and then from there, the things start growing. So I want to share with you, Claudia, a little bit how Herbert Financial started. So they let me go from this big firm, and then I opened my firm in my garage in January 2021, and then I incorporated my business on July 2021. So some great things happened there. They passed a law in California. That's why I love about California. One law can change the life of a business owner. So that year they passed a law. It was July 2021. We hit the first 7-figure income.
Wow.
I don't know if I was lucky or was divine intervention by God, or it was just this law that they passed that helped us in our business. From there, we started scaling up. It just started growing exponentially to the point right now we have 25 employees.
Wow.
So 3 years now, so we're looking to expand more, opening more offices, and mainly to empower our community, empower the business owners. And I'm happy, obviously, to have you. And then I think you're going to also support a lot of the business owners in the Santa Clara area. So thank you so much.
Thank you, of course. And I love she went through it quickly, but within 3 years, you actually purchased the building and grew, and you're so busy. I see you because you're so busy running appointments, meeting with new clients, and going out there and also helping small businesses, startups, and it just like pouring so much love and so much of your knowledge into people. That's amazing. So thank you for what you're doing because it does make a difference. I like how you say that we have a wake-up call, right? That some of us, you could call it, you said divine intervention, the law of the change, that you were lucky. But I've seen you work, and my dad used to say, the more you work, the luckier you get. So
that's right. Your dad was right. He's right.
I know you were doing that so much. So you're doing that. How did you come with the book, Success Without Borders? How did that?
Yeah, so that was 8 years ago. I see a lot of, I cater most of my business, obviously, to the Latino business owners. And there was a lot of business owners that they were doing really well. We're going to be sharing the story of one of the business owners shortly. And then I started interviewing all these successful entrepreneurs, immigrants, and how they came here and how they built their empires. So I captured their story, how they did that. So, and we launched the book. Actually, we sold 10,000 copies, and that money went into a nonprofit to help the needy children in South America. So if you buy on Amazon right now, that's going straight to help a child. So that was the reason why because we wanted to bring more awareness, like how an immigrant from nothing can grow to the different level, can expand their practice, their business, and their empire.
Those stories like really hit close to home because that story is my mom's story, right? And one of the reasons I'm so passionate about helping the community, and my heart, single moms and being out there, is because my mom didn't have that support. My mom didn't have that Tania, that Claudia, that truly wanted to help them improve their life and elevate their quality of life and their family. And I think that's amazing because everybody has that story. We all know somebody that was an immigrant that changed their life, and if they don't know it, get the book so you can be more open and empathetic and really understand not a lot, but a little bit of something, how they're going through or what they're going through. So that's really good. So the other thing I know that you have a daughter.
Yes.
And her name is beautiful.
Micaela. Yeah. So being a single mother with a little child, it could be challenging. But one of the things, Claudia, in our community, especially the Hispanic community, we work as a team. Grandma is there, auntie is there, the uncle is there, everybody. That's what I love about our culture because we all support each other. It's like a tribe. If a mom is busy working, grandma step in and take care of the things that I was supposed to do for my child. So it's a synergy that I haven't seen in other cultures, with all the respect, but it's not easy, but I'm able to take care of this little child and help her and show her how to build businesses, even at that little age. And I help her to open at the farmer's market. She has a little table. Mm-hmm. So she sells little things. She's 8. Once a week, she's there for 3 hours. And she generates like $300.
I love it.
Every week. So yeah, I sympathize a lot with single mothers, especially that they're running a business. It could be challenging at one time. At a point that, oh my gosh, this is overwhelming. I have to deal with so many things.
Yeah, I love your story because it could be my story, it could be somebody else's story, and that it's possible. We're here sharing that you'll face challenges, but it doesn't mean that you can't overcome them, right? That you could be a single mom, but it's not the end of the world because you have that tribe, that family that could come together and just step in when you're stepping out. Right. And some people would say, oh, well, that's so hard. How can you do that? But look at her, amazing, 8 years old, already with that goal, that mindset of I can generate some revenue.
Yes.
I love that. I love that because we're touching, I tell people when we touch one mom, we touch 5 generations. So I love it. Thank you for what you're doing. I really, really like it. So it was really nice to be able to connect with you on a personal level. So the next time I want to talk about business. Is that okay with you?
Yes, let's do it.
Oh, I love it. So we'll do the other one. We'll continue. Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you.